أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu and welcome to our class today. Jazakumullah to everyone for joining in on time. I hope and pray that you're all doing very well and keeping safe. Please make sure that you are logged in today with your correct ID. Also, please make sure that you have your videos off and they remain off throughout the class today. Also, as always, please make sure that you have done wudu, you're wearing clean clothing, your heads are covered. It would be lovely if parents are also sitting with children in class, and also make sure that you're sitting in a nice and quiet place so that we're able to hear you clearly when you are called to the mic. Okay, so we'll begin today's class with a prayer. If I could please ask Discipline in Charge to choose a student for us.
Assalamu alaikum. Our first student is G1001.
Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum, G1001. Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me?
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, so please repeat after me. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Rabbi zidni.
Rabbi zidni.
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 Ilma.
Ilma.
Okay, now all together. Rabbi zidni ilma.
Rabbi zidni ilma.
Okay, well done, but make sure not to stretch the Rabbi for too long. It's just 1 second because it has a kasra. So let's try again. Rabbi zidni ilma.
Rabbi zidni ilma.
Well done, much better. Okay, but just make sure that over here, you're not stretching your sound out for more than 1 second. Well done. And can you read the translation for me now?
Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Well done. And can you read the reference for me?
Taha.
Excellent. Okay, so this is Surah Taha in the Holy Quran, verse 115. Okay, well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah for helping me read that. Okay, so in today's class, we will be focusing on recapping 2 lessons. Okay, so that's lesson number 10, which is on long stretch dhamma, and lesson number 11, which is on nunation. Okay, so both these lessons you have covered previously with your teacher. So in today's class, we'll just be going over these lessons again to ensure that every student has a good understanding of the lessons and is comfortable with the lesson. And the aim will be to listen to as many students as possible in today's class, inshallah. Okay, so let's start with lesson number 10. And this is titled Long Stretch Dhamma. Okay, and this is looking and focusing on the stroke of inverted dhamma. But in this lesson, other strokes are also looked at. So we must remember that we also learnt the stroke of vertical fatha and also vertical kasra. So those are 2 strokes that we'll also be practicing in this lesson. So that makes it 3 of the long stretch strokes. So that's vertical fatha, vertical kasra, and inverted dhamma that we'll be focusing on in particular in this lesson. Okay, so just to remind you all what those strokes look like and how to pronounce a letter with those strokes, if you go down to over here, you can see that on top of this hamza, you can see that this is a vertical fatha. Okay, it's a straight line placed on top of a letter, and this is a vertical fatha. It's very important that we also know the terms, the terminology, or what the actual name of the stroke is as well. Okay, so this is a vertical fatha. Now on the bottom of this ta, the letter ta, you can see that there is a vertical kasra. Okay, so it looks the same as a vertical fatha, but instead of being found on top of a letter, it is now found beneath the letter, and this is called a vertical kasra. Okay. Now, the next letter you can see over here is the letter ta, and it has an inverted dhamma on it. Okay, an inverted dhamma it looks like a upside down dhamma, and this is the correct word for it is inverted dhamma. Okay, so these are the three strokes I just wanted to bring to your attention again: vertical fatha, vertical kasra, and inverted dhamma. Okay, so the rule is that any letter with a vertical fatha, vertical kasra, or inverted dhamma on it must be pronounced for 2 seconds or 2 counts. Okay, so timing is extremely important and something that we must take care of whilst we're reciting. Okay, so 2 seconds must be given to each letter with a vertical fatha, vertical kasra, or an inverted dhamma. Okay, and that's what we're going to be practicing in today's class, the first half of today's class. So let's cover exercise 10.2 first. So because this is a recap lesson, I will be asking students onto the mic, and I will request you to please read. And if there is anything that needs to be corrected, or if you require any help, then of course I'll be here to assist you. Okay, so if you could please have a student on the mic.
Yes, G1052.
Jazakumullah. G1052. Assalamu alaikum. G1052. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah, that's good to hear. So do you remember covering this lesson? Were you here?
I think so.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so we'll just be covering this lesson again to make sure that everybody's comfortable with it. So I want you to please tell me, how would you pronounce this?
He.
Excellent. Well done. So it's the letter kha and it has a kasra underneath it. So you're saying khi. Excellent. Can you tell me, how would you pronounce this?
Ta.
Excellent. Well done. So what does the letter ta have on top of it? Can you tell me what this is?
I can't remember.
All right. Okay, no problem. This is a vertical fatha. Okay, so it's a straight line found on top of the letter. So it's a vertical fatha, and that is why you stretch this letter for 2 seconds. Okay, ta. And then over here, how would you pronounce this?
Mu.
Excellent. So can you try saying these two together?
Ta. Mu.
Well done. Tamu.
Ta. Mu.
Well done. So 2 seconds is given to this letter over here, and 1 second is given to this letter over here. And how would you pronounce this?
Ha. Hu.
Yes, well done. So this has an inverted dhamma on it. So this has an inverted dhamma on it. That's why we're giving this letter 2 second timing. And because it's an inverted dhamma, our sound goes round and we say hu.
Hu.
Excellent. Well done. So what they've done over here in this column is that they've joined all these 3 sections into one word. So can you try saying it?
He. Ta. Mu. Hu.
Well done. Khitamuhu.
Khitamuhu.
All right, well done. We must make sure that the letters in red, so it's this letter over here and this letter over here, they must be given 2 seconds each. Okay, so one more time. Khitamuhu.
Khitamuhu.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. Let's carry on. Can you tell me, how would you pronounce this?
Ma.
Perfect. This? Excellent. So this is the letter Ain. So you have to really try and make that sound from the middle of your throat. Ah.
Ah.
Okay, it's a difficult one to pronounce, but inshallah, the more you practice, the better you will get at pronouncing this letter, okay? And how would you pronounce this?
Hu.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. So altogether, how would it be?
Ma. Hu.
Excellent. Ma'ahu.
Ma'ahu.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read, mashallah. Jazakumullah for your help. We'll move on to another student, but before I do, please make sure, even if you are not called onto the mic, please make sure that you're reading along and trying to sound the words as I point to them, and that way you will get your practice in, okay? So obviously it's very difficult to get everybody on the mic in the class, so even if you're not on the mic, I want you to please sit at home and follow along with me and follow my hand, and as the students are reading on the mic, I want you to also follow along at home, okay? So if you could please have another student on the mic.
Yes, G1114.
G1114. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you? How are you doing? Are you okay? Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? G1114. I can't hear you. Assalamu alaikum.
Her mic is unmuted, but we can move to another student.
Okay.
Next student is G1030.
G1030. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, please accept the request to unmute. Assalamu alaikum. G1030.
Okay. We'll move to another student then. G1075.
G1075. Assalamu alaikum. G1075. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. G1108.
Sorry, could you repeat that ID again?
G1075 is with us.
Okay, G1075. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, so we're going to carry on, and I want you to please tell me how would you pronounce this?
Kho.
Excellent. Next.
La.
Excellent. So together, how would you say this?
Kho.
Khala. Excellent. And how would you pronounce this?
Ko.
Okay, but remember that the letter Qaf only has a simple fatha on it. So we're only pronouncing it for 1 second. Qa.
Ko.
Excellent. And how would you pronounce this?
Hu.
Excellent. Well done. So we're stretching that sound out for 2 seconds because of the inverted dhamma. Excellent. So how would you say that all together?
Khalaqahu.
Excellent. Well done. So the first 3 letters are said for 1 second each, and then the last letter is for 2 seconds. Perfect. Let's carry on. How would you say this?
Va.
Perfect.
Ja.
Excellent. Well done. Carry on.
Dahu.
Excellent. Dahu.
Dahu.
Well done. Can you say that all together for me now, please?
Wajadahu.
Excellent. Mashallah. Your timing is really, really good because the first 3 letters you pronounce for 1 second each, and then the last letter you pronounce for 2 seconds because it has an inverted dhamma on it. Well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah for your help. G1075. Okay, so I think what we'll do now is we are going to break out and go and put some students into a breakout room. So if you just bear with me for 1 moment whilst I finalize the breakout room and assign some students to go into another class with the teacher to read. Okay, so if you just bear with me.
Main teacher, Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, wa alaikum salam.
If you could just put exercise 10.4 on the screen, and I can take a student from your screen, yeah?
Yes, of course. Let me
Okay.
just do that.
And if I can ask the support teacher for a student on the mic, please.
Yes, our next student is G1002.
G1002, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you, darling?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, sweetheart. So I can't highlight on this screen, but the very first line, okay, where it starts with a B, we're going to go through that line with you. Okay, this is a homework that you should have practiced. So if you can read, and I'll help you get it right if you are struggling, okay?
Okay.
Okay then. From the very first word in that exercise on the right-hand side.
Bihada.
Okay.
Bihadi.
Okay, well done. Okay. B,
B.
biha,
Biha.
di,
D.
bihadi.
Bihadi.
Well done. Okay, because the timing on that dal has to be just for 1 second. Okay. Next word.
Baligu.
Mashallah. Very nice. Next one.
Ataka.
Well done. Okay, follow with me.
A.
Ta,
Da.
ata,
Ata.
ka,
Ka.
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 Well done. Okay, that's the correct way to say it. Ataka.
Ataka.
Okay, try and smile when you say the gaf. Okay, ga.
Ga.
Well done. Okay, next word.
Masajida.
Okay, well done. On top of the red letter, what is that stroke?
वो लंबा करने का
Yes, it is indeed. In English, we say vertical fatha. Okay, and as you said, you know, to make it long, how many seconds?
2
Well done. Okay, so let's have another go, and make sure you do 2 seconds on that one. Okay.
ataka
No, darling, the very last one here with the meme that it starts with. There.
masajida
Mashallah, very, very nice. That was the correct timing. Well done. Okay, so if I could just ask the main teacher, are we ready?
Yes, we're ready for the breakout room. So I'm just going to open the room, and if you receive a pop-up requesting you to join the breakout room, then please click join so that you can be taken to the breakout room.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum, darling. Okay.
Okay, so you should have all received a pop-up now. So please accept and click join so that you can all make your way through to the breakout room. Okay, so the rest of you are still in the main classroom, and we'll be carrying on with exercise. Okay, let's actually go back to exercise 10.2 because we didn't manage to finish that. Okay, so if I could please, discipline in charge, have a student on the mic.
Yes, G1033.
G1033, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Is that G1033?
yes
All right, perfect. So we're carrying on with exercise 10.2, and I'd like you to please tell me, how would you read this?
wa
Perfect, excellent. How would you read this?
ri
Excellent. And this?
sa
Tha.
sa
Yes, so you're taking the tip of your tongue and putting it to the back of your top teeth, okay? Tha.
sa
Okay, well done. Just keep practicing that sound because it's a bit, it's different to the actual sa sound, okay? It's tha, okay?
sa
Okay, and how would you read this?
hu
Who.
hu
Excellent. Could you read these two together for me now?
sahu
Okay. Sahu.
sahu
Well done. Excellent. Now let's try and put all these three segments together and join them in this column. Can you try it?
Warisahu.
Warithahu.
Warisahu.
Excellent. Well done. Okay. So we must make sure that the first three letters are being pronounced for 1 second each. And then the last letter, the letter H, is pronounced for 2 seconds because it has the inverted dhamma on it. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Well done. Let's carry on. How would you pronounce this?
Ja.
Excellent. Next.
Ah.
Excellent. Ain is a sound made from the middle of your throat, so we have to really try. Ah,
Ah.
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 Well done. Okay, keep practicing. Really good. Let's carry on.
La.
Well done.
Lahu.
Okay, remember to stretch this for 2 seconds. Try again.
Lahu.
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 Excellent. Can you try all together now?
Ja'alahu.
Well done. Excellent. Ja'alahu.
Ja'alahu.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. Jazakumullah for your help. Can we have another student on the mic, please?
Yes. Next student is G1014.
G1014. Assalamu alaikum.
It's Narita. It's Ashton. Look, go. It's Jordan.
Assalamu alaikum. G1014.
Assalamu
Okay. How are you today?
Good.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear. So we're going to be carrying on from here. Please, can you read this?
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yes.
La.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. And how would you pronounce this? Okay, can you tell me what letter? Yes, this is the letter alif and it has a fatha, so a. Well done. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's take one letter at a time, okay? So yes, you're right. This is ma, and this is the letter lam, so it's la, and this is the letter alif, so it's a, and then hu, mala'ahu.
Mala'ahu.
Well done. Excellent. So we have to make sure that the first three letters are getting 1 second each, and then the last letter we're pronouncing for 2 seconds. Okay, well done. Let's carry on. Can you tell me what letter this is and how would you pronounce it?
Fa.
Well done. And next?
Ah.
Okay. Can you tell me
La.
what letter it is?
La.
Yes, the letter lam, and it has a fatha, so la. Well done. So a lot of students, you may confuse this or mistake this as an alif, but we have to remember that alif cannot join onto the letter after it. Okay, so if it were an alif, it wouldn't have joined onto the ha. But in this case, you can see that this letter joins onto the ha. So this must be a lam. Okay, so fala, and then how would you say this?
Who.
Yes, so how long are you stretching that for? How many seconds?
Who.
Okay, how many seconds are you stretching that for?
Ew.
2 seconds. Yes, well done. Okay, so falahu.
Falahu.
Excellent. Well done. Let's carry on. How would you recite this?
Ki.
Ki. Yes, carry on.
Ta.
Well done. Excellent. Carry on. Well done. And finally?
Who.
Excellent. So you're only stretching it for about 2 seconds, so not longer than that and not less than that. Who.
Who.
Okay. Kitabahu.
Kitabahu.
Excellent. Well done. And let's do one more example. How would you read this?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Ra.
Yes.
Who.
Excellent. All together?
Yeah. Ra. Who.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read, mashallah. That was really, the timing was really good, and you read really nicely. Jazakumullah for your help. Okay, so let's actually now move on to our next lesson, which we'll be practicing in today's class. And if we have time, we might come back to lesson number 10. Okay, so the next lesson is lesson number 11. And this is the lesson that you learned yesterday with your teacher, and it's on a lesson on non-nation, or the lesson on Tanween. Okay, and you learned in yesterday's class that there are 3 types of Tanween: Fathatain, Kasratain, and Dhammatain. Okay, and so let's familiarize ourselves once again with what they look like. Alif, this has a Fathatain on it. Okay, double stroke of Fatha is called a Fathatain. Double stroke of kasra is called a kasratain, and double stroke of dhamma is called dhammatain. Okay, so fathatain, kasratain, and dhammatain. Now let's see how we pronounce it. Okay, so we have to pronounce it with a nasal sound at the end, which lasts for 2 seconds. Okay, so let's compare a simple fatha and a fathatain. You can see alif with a fatha, we know we pronounce that as a. Now alif with a fathatain would be pronounced as an. Okay, so it's the same sound as alif with a fatha, but we're adding a nasal sound at the end, which lasts for 2 seconds. Okay, let's carry on. Alif with a kasra, e. Alif with a kasratain, in. Alif with a dhamma, u. Alif with a dhammatain, un. Okay, so like I said, you covered this yesterday with your teacher, so it should still be fresh in your minds. And I hope you all got a chance yesterday after class to revise this lesson. And so we'll be covering that in the second half of today's class. Okay, so we'll go down to lesson exercise 11.6, where we have a lot of different examples of Tanween. So let's have some students on the mic and we can go through these examples, please.
Yes, G1019.
Jazakumullah. G1019. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. G1019. Are you there?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Matika, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So can I please ask you, how would you read this?
Go.
Ra.
Go. Go.
Okay. So it's just a bit different than a ga. It's a ra.
Go.
Okay. It's like a gurgling sound. Okay. Ra.
Go.
Yes, there you go. Perfect. Well done. And carry on.
Da.
Yes, the. Carry on.
Ka.
और देखो तनवीन ऊपर डबल है एन जोइनों का साथ
Ka.
कन
Kan.
कन
Okay, so over here, I know what's confusing you. It's this alif over here, but try to ignore that for now, okay? So just focus on the qaf and the tanween on top. So how would you pronounce a qaf with a tanween on top? Fathatain on top.
Ka.
Laban ka naman second call na. Joining so.
Okay,
Ka.
so just repeat after me. You would say it as qan.
Kan.
Okay, well done. So your sound doesn't stretch, it goes straight into a nasal sound, which you hold in your nose for about 2 seconds, okay? Qan.
Kan.
Yes, and this alif over here, it would be silent, okay? So you're not pronouncing this. You'd straight away just pronounce the qaf with the tanween. And tanween is pronounced straight away with no elongation of any letter. It's just you're pronouncing the nasal sound in your nose for about 2 seconds, okay? Let's do another example and it should make it a bit more clearer. How would you say this?
Laban ka 1 second call.
Yes, well done. Alif with a fatha, and then how would you pronounce this?
Kha.
हाँ तो है लेकिन ये देखो ऊपर क्या है इसके
Okay, so it has a dhammatain on it. Okay, it has a dhammatain. So how would you pronounce it?
ऊपर
Khun.
Yes, well done. So how would you say it all together?
कौन
Akhun.
कौन जो इसको 2 second
Okay.
necessary
But the nasal sound you have to pronounce for 2 seconds, okay? Akhun.
Akhun.
Well done. Excellent. Let's carry on. How would you say this?
Ru.
do 1 second
Ru.
Okay, now do you remember G1 019 that in the beginning of our classes we learnt that any letter with a fatha, a kasra or a dhamma should only be pronounced for 1 second. Okay, so we have to make sure that any letter that has a dhamma on it, in this case, should be pronounced for only 1 second or 1 count. Okay, so we're going to say ru.
Ru.
Yes, now seen has a dhamma. How would you pronounce this?
Shu.
Well done. Rusu. Okay. And now this lam over here, it has a dhammatain. So how would you pronounce this?
Lu.
on देखो लमतेन है 2 है and join करना साथ
Lu.
दोनों
Win.
necessary
Lun.
Win.
Okay, so it's a lam. So lun.
Lun this
Dun.
yeah loudly
Okay.
Dun.
Lun
Run.
Okay. Well done. Okay, let's try that, saying that all together. You just follow after me. Rusulun.
Rusulan.
Well done. Let's do the next one. This qaf has a fatha, so we're going to pronounce it for 1 second. Qa.
Ka.
Now this ta has a fatha, so 1 second again. Ta.
Ta.
And then ra has a dhammatain. So just like we pronounced it over here, we're going to pronounce it like the same, but with the ra. Run.
Run.
Qatarun.
kata
Katavan.
Okay, this is run.
Run.
Okay, remember, you know how the letter R is? Just like that, ra is like that as well, but with a dhammatain. So run.
Run.
run
Run.
r
Okay. Okay, well done. Okay, I want you to please keep practicing, okay? So just some of the things that you're unsure of or you need a bit more practice on are your tanween. So that's the lesson number 11 that you need to be focusing on. And also please revisit the initial lessons that we did. I know your mom's there with you. So if you could please revisit the earlier lessons as well and make sure that you understand that anything with a fatha, a kasra or a dhamma on it needs to be pronounced for 1 second each, okay? And then of course keep practicing this tanween lesson as well, and inshallah you will get better, okay? But mashallah, well done, really good effort today. Jazakumullah for your help. If you could have another student on the mic, please.
Yes, our next student is G1057.
G1057, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. I don't want to do it.
You don't want to read today?
No.
Okay, chalo, that's fine. We'll choose another student.
Okay. G1091.
G1091, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Okay, so can you tell me how would you read this?
Amatan.
Okay, well done. Nearly there. Ama is correct. Both these letters have fatha, but dal has a fathatain. So we must remember that that nasal sound at the end, we must stretch for 2 seconds. Amadan.
Amatan.
Excellent. Much better. Carry on.
Bisararin.
Okay, stretch that sound out of the nasal sound at the end.
Rin.
Well done. So one more time.
Bishararin.
Well done. Excellent. But you have to make sure that because the first 3 letters, they have simple kasra, fatha on them, then we must be only pronouncing it for 1 second or 1 count, okay? So really quickly, bishara.
Bishara.
Okay, so we're not going to stretch it. We're not going to say bishara. We're not going to say like that. We're going to say bishara.
Bishara.
Bishararin.
Bishararin.
Excellent. Well done. Let's carry on.
Rahakan.
Excellent. Well done. Remember that nasal sound at the end? Qan.
Kan.
Rahakan.
Rahakan.
Excellent. Well done. And let's do one more example.
Nafarun.
Okay. Remember once again that the first 2 letters only have a simple fatha on them, okay? So nice and quickly, nafa.
Nafa.
Yes, so we're not going to linger or hold on to any of the sounds. We're just going to say it and move on. Nafarun.
Nafarun.
Excellent. Well done. Really nicely read. Just remember that nasal sound at the end of the tanween needs to be stretched for 2 seconds. Otherwise, well done. Really nicely read. Can we have another student on the mic, please?
Yes. G1111.
G1111. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. Let's carry on. Can you read this for me?
Zabarun. Dun.
Yes, well done. This is the letter dal. That's why it's going to be pronounced as dun. Well done. Zabadun.
Zabadun.
Well done. Really nicely read. Carry on.
Ilahin.
Okay. Remember the lam in the middle. What does it have on it?
A kasra.
Okay. The lam has a vertical fatha. Okay, the alif has a kasra, but the lam has a vertical fatha. So we're going to stretch the la out for 2 seconds. So try again.
Ilahin.
Well done. Ilahin.
Ilahin.
Excellent. Carry on, please.
Shabikatin.
Okay. Can you tell me what letter this is?
B.
It's the letter meme. Yes? Yeah?
Sha.
Yeah, carry on.
Shamikatin.
Well done. Shamikhatin.
Shamikatin.
Okay. Now try sound it. Kha.
Ha.
Much better. Well done. Okay. Now both the sheen and the kha, those letters have a vertical fatha on them, so they both need to be pronounced for 2 seconds each. And then of course you have the tanween sound at the end. Well done. Carry on, please. Over here.
Ilahin. Han.
Well done. One more time.
Ilahan.
Okay, stretch the la out for a bit longer because of the vertical fatha. First time you did it was excellent. Try again.
Ilahan.
Excellent, mashallah. Well done. Really nicely read. Your tanween sound is perfect. And just remember that any letter with the vertical stroke on it needs to be pronounced for 2 seconds, okay? But well done, mashallah. Really nicely read. Can we have another student on mic, please?
Yes, our next student is G1059.
Jazakumullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Is that G1059?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to be carrying on from here now. Please, can you tell me what this is?
Sali.
Okay, your voice just faded out at the end. Could you read again, please?
Salihan.
Excellent. Well done. So remember the tanween sound, everybody's making the right sound, but forgetting to stretch that nasal sound for 2 seconds. And that's really important, okay? So we have to take care of that. Han,
Han.
salihan.
Salihan.
Excellent. Well done. Can you come a bit closer to your mic and make sure that you keep yourself steady so your voice remains steady on the mic as well, okay? So let's carry on.
Balaghun.
Okay, now remember the nasal sound at the end. Try again.
Balaghun.
Excellent, much better, okay? And the lam has a vertical fatha, so we have to stretch for 2 seconds, okay? Balaghun.
Balaghun.
Excellent, well done, really nice. Carry on, please.
Umamun.
Perfect, excellent. Umamun.
Umamun.
Perfect. Carry on, please.
Ajaban.
Excellent, perfect, well done. Ajaban.
Ajaban.
Excellent, well done. That was really nicely read, mashallah. Just remember that nasal sound at the end of the tanween needs to be stretched for 2 seconds, and mashallah, you did that really well at the end. Jazakumullah for your help. Another student on the mic, please.
G1078.
G1078, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, we're going to be carrying on. Could you read from here, please?
Araban.
Well done. So tanween sound at the end is perfect. Remember that the first 2 letters in this example have a fatha on them, and fatha letters only need to be pronounced for 1 second. Hara,
Hara.
ban,
Ban.
haraban.
Haraban.
Excellent. Well done. So don't linger on the sounds too much. Don't say haraban. That would be wrong because the ha and the ra simply have a fatha on them. Haraban.
Haraban.
Excellent. Please carry on.
Babasin.
Okay. Now the first letter, can you try and identify what letter this is?
Ka.
Yes, this is the letter qaf, okay? Initially you said the letter fa. The fa only has 1 dot and this has 2. So that's why this is a qaf. Qabasin.
Kabasin.
Excellent. Carry on, please.
Su. Hu. Gun.
Okay, try again.
Suhufun.
Okay, now the letter fa has a fathatain on it. Okay, so fathatain is pronounced as fun.
Ban.
Yes, well done. Suhufan.
Suhufan.
Excellent, well done. And one more.
Oh. Su'aban.
Okay, remember, what does the letter ba have underneath it? Can you tell me what stroke this is called?
B.
Sorry, I didn't hear you properly. What did you say?
B.
It has a kasratain underneath it, yes? Okay, it has a kasratain, so our sound needs to go downwards, okay? Bin.
Bin.
Well done, excellent. And this is the letter sheen, not seen, okay? So, shu'abin.
Su'adin.
Excellent, well done. So I want you to really practice the sound of your tanweens, okay? So if it's a fathatain, your sound goes upwards, so fun. If it's a kasratain, your sound goes downwards, bin. Okay, so that's really important that you identify that. But otherwise, well done, really nicely read. Jazakumullah for your help. Can we have another student on the mic, please?
Yes, G1020.
G1020. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Is that G1020?
Yes.
All right. Can you read this for me, please?
Zo, la, lo, ko, to.
Okay. So first of all, let's look at the first letter. This is the letter dod, and it has a fatha on it. So we're not stretching it for more than 1 second. We're going to say do.
Do,
And then lam has a vertical fatha, so we're stretching for 2 seconds. La.
la,
And then this lam, it has a simple fatha on it, so only 1 second we're stretching it for. La.
la,
Dalala.
dalala.
Excellent. And then this ta, it has a dhammatain on it. Okay, so anything with a dhammatain on it, our sound goes round, and then we produce a nasal sound at the end. Tun.
Tun,
Well done. Dalalatun.
dalalatun.
Excellent. Well done. Carry on, please.
Ba, ra, ra. Tin,
Yes, well done. Excellent. It's thin, but we have to make that nasal sound. Stretch it for 2 seconds. Thin.
tin,
Well done. Bararatin.
bararatin.
Excellent. Well done. Carry on, please.
Ha, ra, ju.
Okay. Now it has a dhammatain on it. So can you try pronounce that again?
Ju,
Okay, if it simply has a dhamma on it, if it only had 1 stroke of dhamma on it, like this does, then it would be ju. But it has 2 strokes of dhamma on it, which means that we have to produce a nasal sound. So we say jun.
jun.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so anything with a double stroke on it we need to produce a nasal sound which lasts for 2 seconds in our nose, okay? Harajun.
Harajun.
Well done. Excellent. And carry on, please.
U, zu. Noon.
Okay, try again. Same thing we did over here. We started off with the sound of Jim. So we started off with Ju, and then we ended with a nasal sound. We said Jun. So over here, do the same thing. Start off with the sound of Noon. Excellent. We're starting off with the sound of Noon. We're looking at it as if Noon had a dhamma on it. And then because it has a double stroke, we have to add nasal sound at the end. Okay? Nun.
Nun.
Excellent. So can you tell me once again what this is?
Tu. Tun.
Excellent. Perfect. And this is?
Tin.
Excellent. And this is?
Jun.
And finally?
Nun.
Excellent. Udhunun.
Udunun.
Excellent. I hope that's a bit more clearer now. But keep practicing. You have to practice, and inshallah that will help you get better. But without practice, it will be very difficult to keep up with the lessons. Okay, so make sure you're practicing on the regular and doing your homework. Okay, Jazakumullah for your help. Very good try today. Okay, so let me quickly send a message to the breakout room so that they can rejoin our class. And then we will carry on. Okay, so let's have another student on the mic, please, actually.
Yes. G1030.
G1030, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, G1030.
Okay. G1100.
G1100, Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
Okay, are they accepting your unmute request?
No, they're not. So
Okay.
let's move to another student then. G1117.
G1117, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so let's carry on and do a few more examples. Can you tell me how would you pronounce this?
Nusukin.
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 Okay, now the nasal sound is where you're going to hold it, not before that, okay? Kin.
Kin.
Nusukin.
Nusukin.
Excellent, well done. Okay, let's carry on. How would you pronounce this?
Bi'akhin.
Excellent. Bi'akhin.
Bi'akhin.
Yes, so the first two letters you're only pronouncing for 1 second each, and then you have the last letter with the kasratain, so you're pronouncing for 2 seconds, holding that nasal sound in our nose for 2 seconds. Perfect. Carry on, please.
Abidati.
Okay, try again. The ta has a kasratain underneath it. How would you pronounce this?
Tin.
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 Okay, now straight away go from the ta sound to the noon sound. Tin.
Tin.
Excellent, well done. Okay, really good. And the ayn and the dal, you must make sure that you're stretching for the same amount of time. So that's 2 seconds each. Okay. Abidatin.
Abitatin.
Okay, well done. Excellent. Really nicely read. And let's do one more.
Nitatin.
Perfect. Excellent. That was perfect. Really nicely read. Okay. So the qaf and the ta both have a vertical fatha. So you pronounce those for 2 seconds each. And then the last letter, ta, it has a kasratain underneath it. So we're producing that nasal sound at the end, holding it in our nose for 2 seconds. Excellent. Well done. Keep practicing. But mashallah, that was a really good effort today. Okay, so I believe everybody from the breakout room has re-entered our classroom. So welcome back. That's all we have time for today to learn. And I would like to assign your homework now, which is the same as yesterday's class. So the homework is to practice the topic of non-nation. So that's lesson number 11, in particular focusing on practicing exercise 11.6. Okay, so that's the exercise that we were doing in our class today. It's a really good exercise to practice, and like I said in our class today, the more you practice, inshallah, the better that you will get, and without practice you won't be able to improve. Okay, so it's really important that you do that, and we have to remember that there are 3 types of nonation or tanween: fathatain, kasratain, and dhammatain. And we must be able to recognize each of them and also pronounce them correctly. So please do make sure that you are practicing that regularly and doing your homework. Okay, but mashallah, everybody read really nicely today and put a lot of effort into reading and reciting, and I hope that you will also do your homework. Okay, so we will end today's class with the prayer. If I could please request a student on the mic.
Yes, G1086.
Jazakumullah. G1086. Assalamu alaikum. G1086. Can you hear me?
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. That's good to hear. Did you understand the lesson today?
Yes.
And were you reading along?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really good. Well done. Okay, so please repeat after me. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Allahumma
اللهم
hamni
ارحمني
bil Qur'an
بالقرآن
nil azim
العظيم
nil azim.
العظيم.
Okay, remember the meme at the end as well. Nil azim.
للعظيم.
Excellent, well done. And would you be able to read the translation for me now?
Yeah. May Allah have mercy on me through the Quran the Great.
Excellent, well done, really nicely read. Jazakumullah for your help. And Jazakumullah to everybody who has joined today's class. Please make sure that you do your homework and keep practicing, and inshallah we'll see you all again same time tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.